So in this triangle pose to Superman, first thing we do is feet apart, and we turn the front leg, toes pointing away. And the first part of this is to sink down. Now this in and of itself could be the first part of the work. It's not always about stretching, so obviously if your knees go as far as your knee permits, and you'll feel a bit of tension up through the inside of this thigh. From here, we really need to get this hip down to the floor as much as possible. This arm is going to press on, it's going to rest onto here to support us. Now you'll see that I'm in this pretty much a straight line here. Up the leg, up the body, which is what we're after. Very often what happens here is this, and if that's happening with you and you find yourself doing that, then you need to work more on this part of the move first, to come down ideally, put the feet further apart and have more stretch there. If we can get to this position here, then reach. And again, you'll see a straight line all the way down my arm, body and leg, supporting on this arm here. Now, from here, we can simply either bigger movement from there, breathe out and reach. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And all, perfectly, both valid. Breathe in, exhale and reach through the arm. You'll see my shirt pulling. Which really, if that's the tissues and the fascia of the body, particularly focused around here, we're going to get some elongation through this section of the body in the rib cage. But rather than going sideways over, what we're after is a reach through, like this. Somebody's got hold of my hand here and they're just pulling up to the top corner of the room. So that's the second part of the exercise. If we can get to this point here, happily, so we've worked on this, opened out the pelvis enough here, we can get down, we can be in a straight line, we can get the arm up. Then from here, we can rotate this body around into what I call Superman. I'll show you from the front. Now, there's a movement in the hip here as well as the shoulder, so pay attention to the hip. And we turn around, down, and the chest and the face and the pelvis are now pointing more towards the floor. And then we open out this shape here. Let me show you from the front. So we point the foot, we come forwards, arms rested here. Now we're working on this lateral myofascial line. We come over, there's our first position. Then we move to here. Up, and that's a lovely opening. All sorts of lovely stretch and movement taking place through the chest, the torso and the hips. Exhale as you go down, breathe in as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Come out of this position gradually. If you need to walk the feet in, then do so. Otherwise, step up.